do you guys feel about dating in college? Whatever that is.
Oh my god.
What is that? What is dating? What is that? Straight down.
Can you answer that for me?
Yeah, I guess this is a question for you guys because we don't know. We're just gonna stay silent.
Put your comments below so we could get it.
Comments down below.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I feel like, I mean, for me, I know, like, as a girl coming into college, I'm thinking I'm about to meet my husband, you know, try to graduate together, and in the next 2-3 years,
get married together.
Yeah, you know,
tell your kids the story.
All these things, but the problem is that then these guys, you know, the first thing they do when they come to college is just want to act up.
Yeah,
I
get to be at home today for the next 4 years.
Yeah. No, guys will go use this time. Yeah, I would say they use this time to not look for a wife, but to be just
exploring.
My
60 buddies.
Where? Really?
I know.
That's a low number.
Hey.
No, I know someone with 100 bodies.
The person that 60 bodies actually has 100 now.
Hold on, you said how many bodies?
100. Yeah, more.
How?
He's had like 3 something. He's like that.
The thing is, you got 100 bodies, but you can't get 100% on a test or a quiz. Get out of here.
Yeah.
100 for real.
Jessica.
You over here sleeping with a girl every day, but you can't go to class. Like, get out of here. You talking to a girl, but you can't even talk to your teacher. Get out of here. I'm sorry.
It's sad.
Cynthia,
It doesn't make sense.
I'm not talking about some Wait, I just want 100. No, let me tell you. This is how.
No, it's actually sad.
I was telling you. So my the way I live, my apartment.
I be scared to STD, yo.
Where I live, my apartment, I lived in a residential apartment where it was all girls, and I went to get my laundry that was just finished drying, and I saw one boy. I'm not gonna say his name, but I know him. Well, I've seen him. He's a frequent visitor, and he went from one apartment. And you know, me, I just.
I know who you're talking about.
That's weird for you.
Yeah, girl.
I said hi in passing. You know, you just. Hey, alrighty. Alright. And I'm thinking he's going to his car after finishing whatever he was doing, because it's 2 o'clock at night, and I'm just finishing my laundry just because I have nothing else to do, and I was watching Netflix. Netflix and laundry. And so instead of going to his car, he did go to his car to collect the rest of his condoms, and then proceed to the house. Jesus. The way my window's set up, I'm on the first floor, so I immediately go to my house, and I peek through the windows, because I want to see where she's going. I see it's going to another apartment. And so I'm not nosy, guys. I'm not like a nosy person. But then I decided to go get a soda.
Yes,
in the
nosy as hell. Outside. Nosy as hell, yeah.
I was letting an hour later. And because God is good, he let me see him come out the next apartment. And I said, hey, how are you? I was like, you headed home? And he's like, nah, I'm about to stay here. Oh, okay. I'm thinking he's staying at that girl's place. Nope. Turns out my head. Wait. Who is it?
That's not my bro.
God, the thing is, he's very friendly to everybody.
Everyone
thinks he's
that friendly to me. He's not that friendly to me.
The thing is, I don't open my mouth. I'm that old lady in an apartment who sees everything but don't say nothing.
Yeah.
I said, alrighty. You have a good day.
Do you think that you're gonna find your husband in college? Psych.
If you're a college, a good 5% chance, but like guys in the school are so pray or something.
Yeah,
There's no possible, because it's not like every single guy is horrible. Or like,
I think that I could find my husband in college if Jesus Christ arises from the cross tomorrow and becomes a student at Rutgers University. I would find my husband in college. Yeah, so that
there are success stories.
Yeah.
There are. You never know. You can meet your husband and not know you met your husband. You can meet somebody that was in your class, and then 4 years later you see him at the supermarket, and then
But chill.
I hope I didn't meet my husband yet, because some of the people that I've been meeting,
No, it'd be like in passing, you probably glanced at him 2 seconds. You probably didn't see him.
That's true.
But don't be gung gung-ho about meeting your husband
For
and then
real.
you miss the right
You
person.
need to meet yourself in college. How about that? Amen.
Yes.
Find yourself.
Find yourself.
But the thing is, to be honest, it could be the guy that has 60 bodies, and he could be a husband in the future. You never know.
You never know.
Just make sure he don't got
But I feel like if I pray for a certain person, why would
Where there
that
seems
The
to
thing is,
be
what you-
no way.
God,
He walks in ways we cannot see.
As long as he's
He
just
will make a way for me. He will be your guide. He'll take the glass. Oh, make sure you don't got no STDs. When I meet my boyfriend, we are going to get tested too. I'll go with you, even though I know I'm clean, but I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'll get tested too.
Yeah, our first date is gonna be going to the clinic and getting tested.
First
Yeah,
date,
that first
Cindy?
date.
Like, honestly, that's something very necessary to do these days.
Well, first date?
Okay, let me
I
say.
want to go eat.
Okay, after I mean, clinic,
Yeah,
clinic,
clinic.
and then cheesesteak factory. Wait, what else?
Clinic and chill or what?
I'm dead.
No, it's seriously, some
The
of
way
these
it's
people,
going out nowadays, I think that's what it might have to be.
some of these the people that you're messing around with, the girls, they're loose as well, so you don't know what they're carrying. No, they don't
That's
come
true.
down.
Yeah.
And HIV is still an epidemic.
Hello?
Yeah.
It hasn't gone.
You can trust whatever.
That's why you should just be
Celibate?
practice.
So
Or for some people, celibacy, for some people,
The
just
next can away. You better chill out.
And if you just don't want to do that, just be safe. Like it's really not
safe.
that hard
Wrap
to go
it
to
up,
the clinic.
people.
It's
Wrap
not
it
that
up.
hard to wrap it up.
At the end of the day, just don't be doing it with everyone. Okay?
Yeah.
honestly.
Not
If you're
everyone
doing
is
it, make
the
sure
one.
you wrap that weenie up.
And you're careful who you do it with. Don't be
Make sure
doing
you're
it at
wrapped
one
up
random
together.
party and you're drunk and you're just doing. Well,
Yeah,
please.
weenie up.
You can trust the person, but you
Yeah.
can't trust all the people they can.
Thank you. That's
Some-
true.
Sometimes you can't trust the person.
Just protect yourself out there.
You can't trust no one but
The
yourself.
person don't trust
You get
themselves.
checked,
How you
make
gonna
sure
trust
everyone
them?
else around you gets checked.
Yeah.
Facts. I feel like I would get
Don't
checked
be
just in
silly.
case. Just make it feel better.
Really.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I know I'm saying, but I would still get checked. Just
You know,
support.
Support that.
Moral support. You gotta be like, oh, we're gonna go get tested together. Like, yeah, just make it feel better. And then,
Yeah.
just say, you know,
Seriously, that's it.
I know mine clean. That's fine.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's challenging to find a genuine relationship in 2017?
I think so, because now it's like people
Tell me
are.
why.
I think so, yeah, because people are like always on the phone. They don't want to like meet you, or they don't want to take you on dates and stuff like that. From the guys that I've like
Chivalry is dead.
seen, like yeah, chivalry seems like it's dead. People don't want to do the extra stuff that we like generations have done in the past, and they don't want to like take those extra miles to court you. Now it's like talking on the phone,
We
or now
talk.
texting.
Oh, now we just messing with each other.
that's another
We
question.
talk.
That's another question.
But you're in situations is a real
That's the thing. They
We
talk
got
about talking.
exclusive.
They talk about talking. What we talking
You're not my girl.
about?
though.
You're telling facts.
You're not my girl.
Yeah, you know my girl. Though. Why you get mad? You're not my girl.
You're my girl.
Or you know what? Even girls, you're not my man though.
Hey, you're my
Why
man.
not?
That's not my nigga.
Especially on this campus. Oh, that's my bro. That's my sis.
What kind of shit is that one?
What kind of
What kind of sister?
are you doing?
What sister are you guys blood?
Get out of here.
That's nice.
Or
That's
now
a
we
good
just chilling. What's that?
What kind of chill?
What we chilling? What we doing?
It's
If a girl or a guy is not willing to court you, then run.
Huh?
If a girl or a guy is not willing to court you, then run. Don't tie yourself down to a situationship.
They don't know how to spell court.
Courting is basically when two people they usually want to be in a relationship with
I'll put court right here. Court.
We know what situationships are. We don't have a title and you're doing the things
Yeah,
for a
I can't
relationship.
even ask
I feel like some girls they have like hope. Like it's not like you don't want to be in one, but you have hope that there's gonna be more.
I know.
Exactly. You just hope that he comes around. You just hope that one day he like decides.
He's like,
that,
alright, I'm
But
gonna
you know
make
what's
her
so
my girl.
funny? You're not gonna be losing anything if you just cut him off. Forget about hope. Okay, you need to pray. We don't like. Who cares about hope? I'm sorry. Like if he's acting bad and you cut him off, what are you gonna be missing out on? If God wants you to be with him, he'll make a way. But no hope. You don't got time.
Oh,
You make faster. Let me tell you something. Fast and pray. And then if after 30 days God don't reveal nothing to you, that means it's over. I'm sorry.
Where's that?
That's all
Man,
make you go through it. He will make you go
God
through it.
forbid such bad thing, but there's red flags. There's too many red flags.
Red,
Sis,
purple,
you're not
blue,
dumb.
yellow flags.
You're not dumb. Like,
He's throwing it
God
back.
is throwing you red flags for a reason. I'm preaching right now.
Sometimes no, he throws some red flags at you because he said the guy is
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if God is throwing you signs and you're not
It's
listening,
not
you're gonna
it's
hurt
not him
more.
acting up. It's not the guy acting up. It's God
true.
showing you, man. It's God showing you. It's God showing you.
The thing is, just not at the end of the
You're a
day.
child.
There's nothing wrong with being alone, okay?
Yeah.
Love yourself before you
Because
love
first of all, you save yourself some money because you know
And
who
there's
are.
beauty in singleness.
Yeah.
Use that time alone to discover what you even want in life. Get closer to God, because you can't have a relationship with a man if you don't have a relationship with God. I'm sorry. It's not possible.
Simi,
It's
tell
not
them.
possible. It's true now.
Stop it. Be alone.
Give us a thumbs up for that.
Before you try to find out who somebody else is, you need to really
Know
find out
who
who
you are.
Yes, that's
Who
true.
you are when that's okay. Now, what do you want?
Yeah.
That's true. You can't enter a relationship if
It's
you
a
don't know
process,
yourself,
man.
because you're not gonna. That person's not gonna help you find yourself. This
That's the thing.
actually
That's
gonna
the
break
thing.
you down because they're gonna see that you're weak and then they're gonna be able to like manipulate you.
Right?
stuff
And
like
what is
that.
it? If you don't know the true meaning of a relationship, meaning relationship is sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you don't know,
It is.
some people come into college and just like, I just want to find a man. Oh, he looks good.
That's true.
Oh, he looks bad.
And the thing is, if you don't have a relationship with yourself, you don't need to have a relationship with anyone else. Like if you don't love yourself, you can't love no one else. Okay? Just so
You can't. You really can't.
So what is talking to you guys?
Talking is when I'm talking to my professor about my grades.
Thank you. Talking. Listen. Talking is when I'm asking my sister, hey, how are you? What did you do today?
That's talking.
We're texting. We're talking. I'm sorry. Talking is what we're doing right now.
We talking to y'all. We talking to y'all.
To you guys.
No, talking is nice. I believe in like friendships, but I feel like you should have like a little bit of a friendship before you actually pursue a relationship. So I don't know what talking is, because talking. If you want to talk, just talk. Don't be over here doing Kim Kardashian rigid takes and stuff like that. I'm sorry.
So talking was created by men so they could go around and talk to every girl that exists. That's what it was.
Listen, I like talking is okay when you're talking for a certain period of time, because the thing is, that's a new word for courtship. Like when no one says I'm courting you, people say I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
I thought courtship was more like.
Listen, that's what people are calling it now. When you build the friendship or whatever, and now you want to move on to, you want to see if this is somebody you want to be with, you might start talking, filling them out. That's what people think.
Okay,
but it's no longer talking after a certain point. You can't talk for 2 years and say we talking. That's not talking.
I think that talking. I'm sorry, that's all.
No, what?
I think that talking is basically mean like situationship. I mean, you said it's courtship, but I think my idea of courtship is something totally different. Courtship is like this idea where both of y'all know where y'all gonna head, and that is a relationship, and then
Marriage.
marriage.
Like marriage.
Talking is not that. It doesn't have that in the mix. The talking is you trying to
Honestly, I go back.
I can't say right off the bat, like once you like start talking to somebody, that becomes a situationship. I think that like if you guys are talking for a long period of time, and you know what I mean? That's where
I take it back. I believe talking is a stage in like the whole like relationship.
You get to know
Like,
somebody.
it was supposed to be called dating. That's what it's supposed to be.
But some people,
talk.
our generation
Something else.
today, talking means something different. Talking is I'm talking to many girls at a time. To me, talking is me and you.
If I'm talking to you, I'm
We're
not trying to
feeling each other, we're vibing, we're feeling each other out to see if we take the next
But
step.
some people don't want to put all their eggs in one basket.
Put your eggs in there. I don't understand.
I ain't no egg.
Because the thing is, if you're going to be loyal, date someone, if you don't like them, just say, hey, it's not going to work, keep it moving. Because if it becomes it's not.
There's this thing going around, waste your time 2017. I will not be a victim of that epidemic. Not me. If you want to have many eggs in the basket, it's fine. I'm not an egg, okay? So you can just have your eggs, and I'll be me over here.
Listen, I'm the bird, the nest, the tree that the nest is in. I am the seed of the tree. I am the root from the. I just spit.
They know.
Now they do. Now they do. But yeah.
I'm the beginning and the end, so you know.
Oh, shit.
My
No,
Lord Jesus Christ.
I'm kidding.
Alpha and Omega.
Sorry, God.
All the information.
But basically, if you want to date and be loyal, date the person. If you don't want to be with them anymore, then say no and keep it moving. Go to the next one.
If you're
There's no reason to
talking,
play.
then just talk. Like if a boy wants to say I'm talking, you ain't gonna get nothing out of me but conversation. Words. That don't mean a relationship. We're talking. And I don't understand. I feel like some boys, they like to take it to the next level. Like, oh, you're together. No, we're talking. I'm talking to you like a regular human being. Like I talk to my mother, my sister, my brother, and my grandmother. You ain't no different. You're a regular person. So
If you want to talk, I'll show you what talking is. Like, we'll talk. Just conversate. Just conversate.
The thing you have to take things as it is. We're talking. Treat it like you're talking. Like how I'm saying words out of my mouth right now to you guys. And if you're in a relationship, treat it like a relationship. And that goes for girls and boys. Especially boys.
But I wouldn't know anything about that, because
Yeah, I don't talk. Like, no, I have talked to boys, but that's the only thing it is, talking. You ain't getting nothing else, okay? And some boys can't even do a simple conversation, and they want to be taking it to the next level.
and I be telling their friends, oh yeah, I mean we talk. She be texting.
Yeah, we do talk together.
He answers like, hey, did you get the homework from yesterday?
I remember this one boy over here. I was talking to him like a normal human being. He told me, Addie feeling me. I was feeling the burger I was eating before I was talking to you. So I got a little happy, and then we had a good conversation.
I'm like, what's that? I got a little happy.
Addie's feeling me. Feeling what? Nothing. Addie's feeling me. That's so funny. Oh my God, I don't feel nothing but this burger in my stomach. What would you do if you found your boyfriend of 3 years cheating?
Oh, it's done.
Hey, God.
It's over.
Wait,
now I'm gonna ask. Hold on. Cheating on the test, or was it?
Wait, guys, this is actually serious.
Done.
No, it
On
is.
what?
Was
Cheating
he? God said that was your.
No, because God said he wouldn't cheat.
I said your boyfriend.
As simple as that.
God said he
What
would
cheating
cheat.
on what?
Does he have my children?
Well,
Okay,
no,
okay, so boyfriend.
Are we married? Do I have a regular boyfriend?
Listen, there's no ring. I'm sorry.
Boyfriend is boyfriend, whether he's your baby daddy or not. Boyfriend.
If there's no ring, to be honest, I can take vows to you for better and for
If
worse.
there are no kids either, run.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, skedaddle.
Got a glass. Get out of
Yeah.
here.
Because if he really loves you, he wouldn't be doing that
I'm
to
saying
you.
after 3 years,
The thing
like,
is, if he can't commit in just a simple boyfriend girlfriend,
Thank you.
how you gonna move to the next
And
level?
also,
Simple boyfriend girlfriend.
if you like don't break up with him or take him back or whatever, it just shows him that like he'll do it again. Like he will not. He will see that. Okay, all I would do is apologize, get her a gift, maybe get on my knees a little bit, say sorry, whatever, and chase you back.
You have to make it work for it.
The thing is with cheating, I feel like you can't. When the person cheats on you, that's a betrayal of trust. And for me, it's like if we're 3 years, that's the point where I feel like that's love. And so that's you starting to become that person's best friend. And it's take away all the emotional, the sexual, everything else. You're my best friend. Why would you hurt me like that? Like, doesn't make sense. So if I do it to you, now what? Now you're gonna be mad at me, right? Like, why would you do that? That's how.
The thing is, if that happens, that's when you have to start torturing.
Yeah, it works for it.
Yes, torture. So
I would just
you guys see what he's willing to do.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm kidding. You guys see what he's willing to do.
Yeah.
No, for real. You have to really put him through a series of tests. Okay.
Don't just accept him back like,
Okay. Next question, guys. How soon is it before you reveal yourself to a guy without makeup/wig?
As soon as
First day. First of all,
if you call me, at night and I have my bonnet on, I'm gonna answer.
I will answer.
I'll answer, why not? Like,
I said a wig and also no makeup, guys, just to clarify.
Okay, wait. As soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't.
Wait, that's me every day going to class.
You know what's so funny? You want to be
Okay, we can do the
you want to be
makeup first and then transition to
For real?
it. Because
You wanna
makeup is a lot more like.
But the thing is, like,
Well, with that, if you have natural hair, cornrows, and
no,
Let me
for
tell you
example,
something.
Cynthia, your hair is very nice right now. This is right here.
But
No, but I'm talking about the jail cell braids. You want me to show that?
But you know what's so
day
funny?
two?
listen.
wait, send me. Think carefully. If my braids were neat under, I would show you, but they're not.
Yeah, they're not.
If they're not neat, I wouldn't want to show myself. I have to dodge in the mirror. I have to dodge in the mirror.
Put on a skirt. You need to go to the
Honestly, to be honest, I don't have a problem showing a guy my natural state at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah,
Because 90% of the time I'm in my natural state.
But if you want me to do a late night call, try to romance me, you gotta have to romance me with no makeup and wig. Even when I have my psoriasis popping, I don't care. Like, you gonna see all my bumps and all my lumps.
Like, you should be worried. You should be worried. You should be worried if you only see a girl with makeup.
You
should be worried.
That's when you should be worried.
Like, wait, can I tell a quick story?
Yes, go ahead. Story time.
Some boy that I know told me how he had a girlfriend of like maybe like a few months, which is a long time technically.
Yeah.
Maybe like 6 months, whatever. And she had slept over. He woke up, looked to his left, saw a different person. He broke up with her that day. No way.
I look, you don't blame him.
Why was that bad? But I told him he was kind of shy. I said you're kind of shallow.
I mean, I know makeup can do some things, but it doesn't take somebody from looking like Cynthia to me or me to that's what Addie. It's not completely different people.
He said he rolled over.
If he looked at her like she like no, he probably
like picked a fight or something, but it is that's shallow. I won't lie, that's shallow. But that's the thing. I love makeup. I love hair. Show him
from the gate. I feel like before you get involved, just show him. Be like, one day he cheat FaceTime, you be like, hey, no makeup. And if he don't like it, then that's easy.
And if you're confident in yourself, you'll see that confidence through that natural.
If you want me FaceTime when I'm gonna go to sleep, you're gonna see me in my sleepy, how I go to sleep, right? No wig. You think I go through a wig and makeup? No. You're gonna see me right after I wash my face and right after I took off my wig. I don't wear it all day. Even if it was in the middle of the day, I don't wear it when I'm at home. So you're gonna see me with no wig.
So when you guys first are dating someone, will you guys like wear a wig to go to sleep?
You know what's so funny? You know
go to sleep so I don't be having headache.
You know what's so funny? Even dating, even if I met him for the first time when you FaceTime, I don't care. However you catch me, that's
to be honest, I'd rather meet my man in my natural state. Because now when I put on some highlight and contour, you're gonna be like, damn. I'd rather meet my man in the gym when I'm sweaty.
For real. I'm not necessarily.
Oh my. The ones that talk to you, you want to tell them what you do at the gym? No, the real one. Okay. Simi said I tried. She might have shot for 4 minutes.
Exactly.
Never go with Simi to the gym.
So the point is, if he can't accept you in your natural state, then he's not gonna accept you.
He's not the one for you.
If he can't accept you at your chief keef, he can't accept you at your Beyonce.
Exactly.
Hold on. If you can't accept yourself at your natural state, you can't expect someone else to accept you at your natural state.
I feel like no matter how you look, if you just confident, if you over here acting like a creepy ass curler, can you FaceTime you had no makeup on, then he's gonna feel some type of way.
Wait, girls be doing this. Girls be doing this half face. Yeah.
That be me too, but I be tired. For real, I be like, come on.
Sometimes they do front face and they still talking.
If your girl's on pause for about an hour, hang up the phone.
Yeah, because she put some
She's putting on makeup.
Yeah.
The best thing is when a guy looks at you exactly the same without makeup as like he looks at you when you have makeup on to tell you that you're cute and stuff. Like I feel like you shouldn't be hiding that because I feel like even if you look different without makeup, I feel like the way you act can like make up for that.
Yeah.
The way you act is your makeup. Hey. It's like,
And beauty is not gonna be forever. Like
it's true.
No, that's really true because sometimes I'll see people who like I'm not saying they're ugly, but like they're not Beyonce, but then their personalities are so like
Beyonce not Beyonce.
It's like wow, like that's the person that
why don't you stimulate your man with your conversation? How about that? Don't be over here trying to just
And for some of y'all men, y'all makeup is y'all hats.
And your beard and your haircuts. Your haircuts.
As soon as some people take out that hat, be like, ooh.
Wow, Simi, why?
That's bold.
Are you
no, seriously. It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
This is what I've never.
If a man keeps wearing hats and doesn't show you his real head, then you
got a knee on your hand. You got a knee on your hand.
No, that's not the funny. I was actually deceived. Deception because I loved him.
But
at one time I cried.
I did like this guy. He always wore hats, but he took off his hat. His head was a little iffy, but it's because I still liked him.
They be having the bumps on their head.
I
only your forehead and see my whole face, that's a problem. Like your forehead, I don't like guys. Okay, let's
Okay, we're trying not to be shallow. So
you take time.
No, but listen, we're trying not to be shallow, but at the end of the day, physical appearance gets you in the door. Now your personality and everything else keeps you in that door. So physical appearance is still important. It just shouldn't be 100% of,
Yeah, look shouldn't be everything.